Good day to you. We are going to take a look at the chart of Bitcoin, and I'll start off with my webpage, and after that we dive deep into the charts of Bitcoin. So I'm going to screen share, and we are going to take a look at my webpage. As always, I would like you to read the disclaimer if you have not, and the risk warning about trading, and be aware of my promotion, of my affiliation, the 10% commission you can make by recommending me. Okay. Now let's show the same disclaimer in French for those of you who read French, and once more in German for the German speaking one. Just pause the video and read it if you did not until now. And now let's go into the charts. So that is BTC right now. We are at 7,986. And I'm going to take a look at the 30-minute chart. So the 30-minute chart is on a red number 1 without confirmation. 30-minute chart is on a 1 without confirmation. Let's take a look at the 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart is on a 5 up with confirmation. 5 up with confirmation. If you look at that chart, you see that we are sitting below resistance right now, and that we are trying to break out of resistance. The moving average you see above. Let's go to the 2-hour chart. It is on an 8 up with confirmation. 2-hour chart is on an 8 up with confirmation. So there will be a 9 coming. And you have resistance above. The 3-hour chart, you're on a 4. No, yeah, you're on a 4. I'm wondering why we have a moving average that starts here and ends here on the 3-hour chart. I have no idea what that is. It should be the 100 EMA, but why is it not going longer into through the past? Oh, there's something wrong with that chart. Yes, there's something wrong with the chart. All the moving averages are not going. I don't have past history. That's why. It sucks. Something is wrong with my 3-hour chart. And I do not want to reload the page. Well, I think, you know, I don't know what to do. Maybe, well, let's go for a reload. It seems odd. Okay, at least the reload happened as planned, and now you have all the moving averages just as you're supposed to with back history. Okay, thank God everything is fine again. I hate when my chart gets messed up and I have to manually get through the setup process again. I was saying that on the 3-hour chart, you're on a 4 up with confirmation and you're sitting below resistance. You're on a 4 up with confirmation. For short term, we have 2 up and 2 downs. Up with confirmation, so short term, according to the TD sequential, is bullish. Short term. Let's look at the intermediate term, the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart is at a 2, is on a 2 up with confirmation. 4-hour chart is on a 2 up with confirmation. It was looking nice down here. It was looking like if we could break down by the moving average, which is the 200 hold and price bounced up. You have resistance above, and I don't know how we will go, but I'm still looking for my correction. I mean, let's look at how much we did get of a correction. If this makes any sense, yes. The correction of 18%, or even a little more, since that candle was lower. The correction of 18.29% is not enough to qualify for a real correction, and we need more. We need at least 30%. So we should have got the double of that. This is not enough to qualify for a correction, which is badly needed. So Bitcoin is grossly overbought. But we are just in the first week of a correction. We could get up to 4 weeks, so there's still plenty of time to go lower. I hope we get at least the 30% correction, because I'm looking for that correction. I need that correction to make a value buy. So there's nothing I can do about telling you that BTC is grossly overbought. And unfortunately, we are not going down enough for now to correct. I mean, we can go much higher. You cannot just go up in a straight line. No, nothing, never, ever, does not matter what it is, goes up in a straight line without correcting. Okay, we did that for a long time. We need a correction. Now let's look at the 5-hour chart. You are on a 2 up without confirmation. 6-hour chart. You are on a 3 up with confirmation. 8-hour chart. You are on a 3 up with confirmation. 10-hour chart. You are on a 3 up with confirmation. With confirmation. 12-hour chart. You're on a 2 up with confirmation. And the 15-hour chart. You're on a 2 up with confirmation. So intermediate term is bullish. 7 out of 7 with confirmation. So intermediate terms tells you that price should go higher. I just want to take a look at the 8-hour chart again, because there was a 9, and I want to see how much far away we are. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. 12 candles have passed, so that 9 is not relevant anymore. Let's take it out of my notes. Let's look at the long term, starting with 1 day. 1 day you're on a 5 down with confirmation. 5 down with confirmation. 2 day you're on a 3 down with confirmation. 3 day you're on a 2 down. I don't think we did get a confirmation, but let's take a look. you had low was 7,449, and here the low was 7,432. So no, you did not get a confirmation. So you're not 2 down without confirmation on the 3-day chart. The 4-day chart is a 2 down without confirmation. The 5-day chart is a 2 down without confirmation. The 6-day chart is still on a 5 up with confirmation. The 1-week chart is on a 9 down, 9 sell. The 2-week chart, and that's the 9 that is telling us that there should be 1 to 4 candle of correction. And we are on the first candle right now. A 2-week chart is on a 7 up confirmation. 3-week chart is on a 5 up confirmation. 1-month chart is on a 4 up confirmation. 2-month chart is on a 1 up without confirmation. 3-month chart is on a 1 up without confirmation, and the 4-month chart is still on a 3 down without confirmation. Let's look at the 9s. First at the 3-day 9. And the 3-day 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the last candle, on candle number 4, 3-day 9. Then let's look at 4-day chart. The 9 is on a 1, 2 candle correction. 2 candles of correction, so 2 more candles of correction. We could expect 2 more candles of the correction according to the 4-day chart. And the 1-week chart is on the on its first week, week number 7. So there could be 4 more weeks. Now we took a look at TD sequential. TD sequential is one of my indicators, only one. And I gave him some weight, but not much. Yesterday we were at 7,787, and it said that we are going down. Okay. Today we are at 7,981. 7,981, and it's saying we're going up. So yes, yesterday TD sequential was wrong, and today we will find out, and tomorrow we'll find out if today's TD sequential is wrong again. TD sequential for now tells me that we go going up because short term is bullish and intermediate term is bullish, but long term is bearish, but it's only bearish 6 out of 30. So not 100% bearish, but still bearish, according to me. Now let's take a brief look at the EMAs. So the EMA on the 2-hour chart is, I give it a flat because you have 2 moving averages that go down, you have 1 that is flat and 2 that go up. So I give it a flat. It was negative yesterday, but today I give it a flat. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. Okay, that's bad news. I have to reload my indicator, and we will lose some time doing that. Yeah, I have to reload my indicator. Sorry, people, but there's nothing I can do. Technological problems. I have to reload my indicator. We will lose some time. Nothing I can do. I mean, I don't make that stuff up. So if it does not work, it does not work. Now, let's take the price off. Let's keep the EMA. Let's take TD sequential off. Let's keep the stop in reverse. Okay. So I was saying that the 2-day is flat because we have a couple, yeah, I gave it a flat 4 hours. I mean 2 hours. 4 hours is I'm checking. This one is down. This one is flat. This one is flat. This one is flat. This one is up. This one is up. So I give it a flat 2. 4 hour. I give it a flat 2. Let's take a look at the 6 hour. The 6 hour chart is down or flat, flat, up, up, up. Okay, the 6 hour chart, you can give it a positive. It was flat yesterday, but today it turned positive. The 1 day chart should still be positive, and the 1 week chart is positive. So since higher time frames are positive, it is bullish to me. Here we are looking at the simple moving averages, and we could have a cross in a couple of weeks. Could have a cross here. Price should be attracted to that golden cross. And that golden cross should happen in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. So if that is true, and yeah, we could go down until here and have the cross in 7 weeks. So we could get a 9 actually, since we on the weekly time frame. We could have a 9 and then start a bullish uptrend. So maybe it will be, the correction will be more than 1 to 4 candles. Once you have that correction, everything is bullish, just as it was here. I mean, the yellow one should then be above the green one above the red one, and then you are setting up for a very nice bull market. But for now, you are bullish because you are above all moving averages, but they are not in the correct order until we get the golden cross. Okay, that's a bearish chart. It is COPEC and ADX. First COPEC should be flat, yes, it is flat. Second one should be negative because it's pointing down, and the third one should be negative too. So this is to me still negative, and it tells me that the bear market is not over. Let's look at Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band on the 1 month is positive. Let's go down to 1 week. 1 week is positive. Let's go to 1 day. 1 day is negative. 1 day is still negative. Let's go to 6 hour. 6 hour is still negative. So here you can see that we tried to get higher than the middle Bollinger Band, but were rejected. So that's negative. 4 hour chart is positive. And the 2 hour chart is positive. So you have 4 positive out of 6. That means Bollinger Band is more positive than negative for now. Let's go to the next indicator, which is my Kaufman moving average and stochastic, simple and on balance volume. So let's start with the Kaufman moving average. I don't know why I don't see the Kaufman moving average. Let's take a look at the 2 hour chart. I still don't see it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I think I jumped. Yeah, I jumped MACD, I'm sorry. We are on MACD right now. Next one will be Kaufman, but this one is MACD. That's why I was not getting the right information. So MACD is on the 2 hours chart positive. On the 4 hour chart, it's also positive. On the 6 hour chart, it is positive. On the 1 day chart, it is negative. So the 1 day chart is still negative. The 1 week chart is positive. And the 1 month chart is positive. Now we go to the Kaufman indicator, and my highest time frame is 1 month. 1 month is negative. Then we'll go down to the 1 week. 1 week is positive. Now we'll look at 1 day, and it's negative. We'll look at the 6 hour chart. It's negative. We'll look at the 4 hour chart. It's positive. So that changed. Yesterday it was negative, but today it's positive. And we'll end with the 2 hour chart, which is positive too. Yesterday it was positive also. And now we'll take a look at the stochastic. Stochastic is positive on the 2 hours chart. Yesterday it was negative. Stochastic is positive on the 4 hour chart. Yesterday it was positive too. Stochastic is positive on the 6 hour chart. Stochastic is just went positive on the 1 day chart. Yesterday it was negative. And stochastic is negative on the 1 week chart. And it tells you that we are grossly overbought, that we badly need a correction. One month chart is positive. Stochastic is positive. So you are positive 5 out of 6 on stochastic. Candlestick 1 month is still negative. 1 week is also negative. And 1 day is positive, just as it was yesterday. Here we have the RSI band, and the RSI band on 1 week is positive. On 1 day is also positive. On the 6 hour, okay, I'll have to check. 6 hour, it is negative, and we did get rejected by the middle band, so that's negative. But I have the same issue as I always get, and unfortunately I have to reload my chart because it is not giving me enough history. So I'm sorry for that. We will use again a little some time, but I have to do my work correctly, so I have to reload those charts when they stop working. It gets on my nerves more than it goes onto you nerves. So please forgive the technical issues. I hate reloading charts and setting them up again. just because they stopped working. So we have to put the RSI band on this one. So let's do that. Here we have the RSI band, and I have to put the directional index oscillator on it too. So I'm going to do that. The directional index oscillator. There we go. And I like to have the middle line yellow and see it correctly. So now let's put it like this. Okay. As you can see, we are being rejected by the yellow band, and that's negative to me. And since we are below it, that's negative too. So 6 hours is negative. Now we take a look at the moving averages. At the Madrid moving averages reborn. And we are on the 6 hour chart. So the 6 hour chart is all negative, still all negative. It does not care about the little price jump. It is still all negative. Every indicator you see on that chart is negative according to the 6 hour chart. And now we take a look at the 1 week chart. The 1 week chart, well, the 1 week chart is the one that tells me that we are up for a correction because we touched the ADX 1, 2, and we are below it now 1, 2, 3 times. And I'm expecting a drop. Just as, for example, here, we touched twice and then we dropped badly. I'm expecting us to drop here too. We touched how much? We touched twice, and I'm expecting us to drop. Or if you want, it happened a lot of times, but I'm giving you a couple of examples. Here also we touched once, and the next candle was a drop, even if it's still a touch. Then we touched a couple of times and we dropped again. So I'm expecting us to drop. Here, as you can see, we touched twice and bam, we drop. So here we touched for now, and we did not drop enough according to me. I'm looking if every time we go below that line in the middle, and it looks like if we do. When we touch, yes. Here it was not a touch. Here it is touch and we go below. So normally you even go below. So now we're still above it. I'm expecting that next candle to be lower. That's all for those indicators. Let's go to the next one. Stop in reverse on the 2 week is positive, and the 3 week is positive. That is bullish. Fractal and OXO indicator. So fractal 6 hour is bullish. It's positive, I mean, yes. 12 hour is positive too. One week is still negative. It seems to be endlessly negative. It was negative during the entire bull run. Anyway, it's just an indicator. It works sometimes. Here it's positive, negative, we go down. Positive, we go up again. Negative, we should go down, nothing happens. Negative, we go down. Positive, well, a little up, negative, negative, we go down. Negative, we go down. Negative, we go down. Here, negative, we do not go down. So no indicator works all the time. And the 1 month is positive. Here it worked. Positive, we went up, but here we were positive, you did not really go up. And here positive, you did not go really up. Here positive, you did get up. Negative, you do go down. Negative, you don't go up. So fractal does not work always. It's just an indicator. I don't give it much weight. Just like to see what it's doing, but I don't give it much weight. OXO 6 hour. Now we are positive. We were yesterday we were positive also. 1 week we should be positive, and I'm going up to 1 month. We are positive. So OXO is positive on every time frame. To me, it looks like if the drop that I'm looking for did not really happen until now. So I'm still looking for the drop. I mean, that 80% drop, you might be all over the place because of it. I'm not. I know that they are between 30 and 40%. So to me, it's not enough. And my indicators, look at OXO, it's bullish on every time frame. Where's the drop? There's no drop, according to that indicator. Here, yes, there was a drop, look. And you went down. But now it looks like we started a bull market, but we still need a drop. We still need a drop. We still not a drop, I mean a correction. More than a drop, a correction. Next indicator is the elastic volume weighted moving average and envelope. Then the on-balance volume analysis, the on-balance volume RSE, and the Williams percentage R. And on the 1 week, everything is positive, but Williams R is breaking down from the overbought, and we could go down to oversold, which would be great, because then you have the 30% correction. You can confirm the bull market, and you can load up on Bitcoin. Huh? That would be a great idea, would it not? To me, it is something beyond reason if market gets irrational and just goes up without any kind of, or any way, or any form of correction. And the correction must be according to history. And on Bitcoin, a correction is 30 or 40%, not 12%, not 18%, but 30 or 40%. If it's 25, you can say it's enough, okay? If you want to. I'll say I want my 30, but 25, why not? But not 18. 18 is just not enough. So according to the 1 week chart, everything is still positive, but we're breaking down on percentage R, Williams percentage R. And the 6 hour chart, can't see anything because it does not want to show me. Okay, I cannot believe it. I have to reload that chart too. What's wrong today? Why do the charts not load correctly? And why do I get a couple of hours history, but not all the history? I cannot make, I want to say, I cannot make that beep up. I cannot make that kind of stuff up. I'm terribly sorry. It's the third chart that I have to reload and set up again, but that's how things go. So let's go through the setup process. I really have something else to do with my life than set up charts again. And what do they do? I just reloaded it, and it does not give me the entire history. Come on, Trading View. What the hell is going on? Okay, now I have to reload twice to get the entire history. Thanks a lot, Trading View. How great that you that you provide that kind of service to your customers. So I don't think it's my internet. My internet's working well. So it's trading view that goes up when you leave the chart open for too long. Anyways, let's put the damn indicators back on. Elastic, volume, weighted, moving average, and envelope. So I have to go look for every indicator and put it up. Here's the first one. Second one is on balance volume analysis. On balance volume analysis. Second indicator, third indicator is on balance volume RSI. Okay, and the third indicator is Williams percentage R. Williams percentage R. Well, there we go. Now I have all my indicators again. Now let's change the color so I can see something. I know that you people want those TAs to be as short as possible, but I'm doing a deep dive into them. So it takes me some time to look at all the charts. And it gets very painful when you have to reload them and set them up again and again and again. So let's just take a look at what I'm doing. Anyways, they chose a great color. I see nothing. Thank you a lot. Let's change that. And the last one. And now let's make that a little more opaque. Just slightly. Great. And my last indicator, we are nearly done. Okay, on the 6 hour time frame, you are negative on the first, second one, you're negative. And the third and the fourth, you're positive. On balance volume and percentage R, Williams percentage R is positive on the 6 hour chart. Let's go to the next indicator and hope we don't have to reload and set them up all the charts again. Because I really have something else to do with my life than to go through the setup process again and again and again and again up to infinity, because it does not stay on screen. Okay, this one we are only looking at 1 week. 1 week here is negative, so that's important to me on net force, and the other ones are positive. 6 hour on net force is we are sitting just on it. I'll still give it negative because I think we are slightly beyond it. So 6 hour chart, elastic volume weighted is negative. On balance volume is positive, and the last one is negative. Okay, the first one is negative, I said. The second one is positive. The third one is positive. And the last one is negative. Okay, 6-hour chart. So there are quite a couple of negatives. And to the 1-day chart, only the net force is negative. Next indicator. Oh. What do we get? An indicator that we have to set up again. I cannot believe it. That's my fourth indicator today that I have to set up again. Okay, here we go. It's still negative. Don't care about that. Just look at this. It's negative. Combined DME moving average for Euro and USD works on Bitcoin too is negative. Well, I guess you have to look at the bright side of life. I did not have to reset all my indicators. I only have to reset a couple of my indicators, not all. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, because I don't want to spend 4 hours doing this. Thanks a lot. It's a great idea if I don't have to reset every time, every indicator. And reload every page. Okay. 6 hours negative, negative. This one I have to take a closer look. Looks negative to me. Positive and negative. So there's only one positive. And the rest is all negative, just as it was yesterday. On the 6-hour chart, 12-hour chart. Let's see. Still positive, negative, negative, positive, and negative. So there's a lot of negative. 12-hour chart. The first one is positive. The second one turned negative. So that's worse than yesterday. Even if the price move up, we still went negative. Third is negative. Fourth indicator is positive. Okay, fourth indicator was negative yesterday, but now it's positive. And the last one is negative. It says something like bottom, but I don't believe it. Well, it does here too, and we went up extreme. Here it does, and we went a little up, but not much. I don't accord much weight to that. For me, it's negative because we are below zero. So it's negative to me. Let's go to the 1-week chart. Positive, 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 positive. Everything is positive. Great. Let's look to the next indicator and hope we don't have to reload the page. 1 week is positive everywhere, and it's high on the last one. Are we on the 1 week? Yes, we are. Let's take a look at 1 month. It's negative, positive, positive, and we don't have, and we are low for now. So 1 month is negative, positive, positive, and low. Yes. Let's go to the 6-hour chart. 6-hour chart is positive and high. But first one is negative. First one is negative. The rest, however, is now positive. I'm taking notes, so I have to make sure that I take the right node at the right place. So I said everything is positive on the 6-hour chart, and we have a high. 6-hour chart, we have a high, and everything is positive. One-day chart, we are the first indicator is positive, but the second indicator is negative. The third indicator, those are RSI. No, it's the same thing. It's negative. The third indicator is negative, and the last indicator is low, which is the market thermometer, and we are on a low. Now let's go to the 1-week chart. We are positive, 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 and high. And high. And the 1-month chart, everything is positive, but no, the first one is negative. Then we have a positive, positive, and a low for now. Last month was a high, but the last 2 months were high, but this one is a low. And well, I'm not expecting this month to be a high. So I'm expecting the current month of June to be low, but it's just started, so we have to see. Maybe the crash will make it a high. For now, the thermometer is low. Next indicator is the ultimate bar analysis. And we are on a positive on the 1 month. This one is negative, and the last 2 are positive. So the first one is positive, then negative, the last 2 are positive. The 1 month, 1 week, positive, 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 and positive. Everything is positive on the 1 week. Yes. 1 day, we are hard to say because I can't see. Maybe if you bring the indicator in front, I could see. Well, we're sitting right on to it, so I give it a flat. 1 day, the first indicator is flat. Where is my first indicator? No, I'm not looking actually at the 1 day. My time frame is 12 hours for short time. Oh, I can't believe it. I have to reload. Come on. Why do I have to reload that stuff? Yes, I do have to reload. Just unbelievable. Let's do it. There's no other way. Let's do it. Even if I don't like it, let's do it. So ultimate bar analysis is my first indicator. Ultimate bar analysis. There it is. Second indicator is RSI and EMA. RSI and EMA. 41, 21, 49 cross. Then robust average directional index. And the last one is KK trade dynamic index. Let's take last one. Okay, there we go. You have them all up again, but I have to change the colors because I can't see anything. We are below on the 6 hour. Well, I just set up the colors fast. Let's make and go to 1 week so I don't mix up the colors. 1 week I can say easily if it's up or down. So that's one is all right. Let's put that like this. Let's put that like this. And this one, let's go for blue. Great. Okay, first indicator is set up. Let's do the second indicator. So here I want that to be red. Oh, green. No, red. I want this one to be red. I want this one to be green. I want this one to be white. So that I can see it. And that's all. The last indicator, let's leave it as it is regarding the colors. This one, let's put it a white one. This one should be green, I think, yes. And this one should be red. Yes. Okay, so we were at the 12-hour chart, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll jump to the 6 hour and then we'll make the 12 hour. So the 6 hour chart is, let's bring it in front so I can see. Okay, I'll say we are slightly below. So I give it a negative, 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 the last one is positive. So negative, 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 the last one is positive on a 6 hour chart. Let's look at the 12 hour chart. Negative, 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 the last one is positive. Okay, we have done that indicator. Had to reload, unfortunately, but it is done. Let's go to the next chart. Here I'm going to look at 1 month. And we are positive. And 3 weeks, we are positive too. That is bullish to me. Strategy MACD. Let's look at the 6 hour chart. It is still negative. Great. So this is telling us that even the jump we had is nothing. 1 week should be positive. It is, and 1 month is still positive, which tells me that the bear market is over. Now let's look at volume. Accumulation percentage indicator. 1 month is positive and 1 week is positive too. And the commodity index 6 hour is hard to say. Let's pull it up. 6 hour looks like we get a cross, so I would say it's positive. 6 hours positive. And 1 week is positive. Okay, we are done with that indicator. We are approaching the end of this video, of this long TA video. Let's look at the next one. Here, I'll remind you that we are looking for a correction, that we badly need a correction, that we had no correction until now. We went up in a straight line from here to here. The first correction does not count. It is too close to the bottom. So we need a correction, and it should be a 40% correction, which would bring us here to that SMA, and that would be a value buy. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm praying for. No, I don't pray. It won't change anything. But that's what we need from a technical point of view. And if we don't get it, we don't. But we do need it. Why do we need it? Because nothing goes up in a straight line. You always have correction. Let's look at the last bear market. First one doesn't count, too close to the bottom. Then one correction, two correction. Every correction is between 30 and 40%. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay? This time, where's the correction? No correction. Not good at all. Not good at all. That means the market is total irrational. Now we are in an irrational state of mind. Mania did point in, and people think, oh, we are going up 100K, 200K, 1 million, 10 million right now. Straight line, never go back again, never go down again. Straight line, up, 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 and more up. Okay? Unfortunately, there's something called reality. And in reality, you get correction. You did get 11 correction in the last bull market. So I need one damn correction. And I don't know if I get it from 9K. I hope it will be 9K because technically speaking, it would be perfect. But if it's 10K, it's 10K. If it's 12K, it's 12K. Let's say it's 10K. A 34% protection puts you back at 6K. And that's a value buy. Okay? But it's not a value buy to buy at the top. You do not buy at 20K and then you write it down to 3K and say, hey, I think a bear market has started. Let's sell it all. Okay? So there's a moment to buy, there's a moment to sell. Right now, the market is totally overbought. We need the confirmation of the bull market, and you get that only when you have had the first correction. This is not a bottom signature. Okay, that is why I was not in the trade, because it is not a bottom signature. Okay, I found one indicator that could help, one indicator, but I found it too late. I found a couple of K too late. Thanks to my recharge, because I read a lot of analysts, I read a lot of books, Nobel Prizes of economy, and so on. And by reading, by working hard, very hard, every day, I found an indicator that gave me the bottom here. But I found it a couple of days too late, unfortunately. Anyways, it will help me in the future. It did not help me in the past because I was not looking at it at the time. Now let's just go back. This should be the first correction, and we should go down 40%, which puts us at 5K. Next. This is fastly done because everything is bullish. I can jump to the next one. We are still bullish, and that's whatever it is. I think it's a moving average is holding the price up for now, but I'm expecting us to break below it. Next, Ichimoku. So my first Ichimoku is here you have arrow down, which is negative. Look, when you get an arrow up, bull market starts. But right now we are still on an arrow down. Also, you are in the cloud. I want us to be above the cloud. I want that arrow, and I want us to be above the cloud and then go up. That would be a great indication of a bull market. Right now, we're still in the cloud, so that's negative. But, yes, so 3 out of 3 is negative for me. Next, Ichimoku. Well, this one looks a little better because you have the two arrows that pointing up, telling you that everything is fine, and you have the circles above it, which starts a bull market. Look, when you get the circuit, a bull market starts. Here you have the circles and the bull market did start. Here you did get them, but then you get the U's, which means under, or I don't know what they stand for, but it's telling you that it's bearish. And then you went bullish and you went bullish all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Okay. Now we just went bullish, but we are still in the cloud. So I give it positive 2 out of 3. I will give it a 3 when we will be out of the Ichimoku cloud. That Ichimoku cloud is all positive. Simply look at the colors. When they're green, it's positive. Red, it's negative. Light green is light positive, negative, light positive, strong positive. Okay, let's see if we can get light positive or red again. And you crossed. So the green one is above the red one, which is positive. So I'm giving this one 3 out of 3 positive. Here you have one more Ichimoku cloud. So those, I think they are moving averages, whatever they are, turn positive. But you are in the cloud, which is negative. So I'm giving it a 1 out of 2. Here's the indicator that told me that the bottom is in, but I was not looking at it. And I discovered this indicator somewhere around here, and it was too late. This indicator gave me the bottom, and it did give me the bottom. Well, I have to reload that chart too. Thanks a lot, TradingView. I haven't reloaded enough charts today, so with great pleasure, I'm going to reload this one. Thanks a lot, TradingView. You are just great. Great job. Great job, TradingView. You're making my day so nice. I really like reloading charts. And I have to reload it not once, but twice. Let's see if this time we get the history. Do we get history or do we don't? Yes, we do it, but we have to reload twice. Don't think that once will be enough. Oh, I hate technical issues. I like when things work, okay? I like when I press my clock and I see the time. That's an electric, I cannot, yeah, and I see the time. I do not like pressing the clock and not seeing anything. Huh? I like when stuff works. When I look at chart, I want to see those charts. TradingView. That would be great. You know, I pay a lot of money for your service. At least you can give me, you can let me look at the fucking charts. Sorry, I mean at the beep charts. Let's stay polite. Don't talk in that kind of language. Let's stay polite. So I love looking at the beep chart and uploading all those beep charts because TradingView always beeps it up. Okay, I think we can put beeps until the end of time in all my sentences, so I stay polite. So what's the indicator I'm looking for? Where is it? Here it is. So, and I'm looking at it on the 1 week time frame. Here, it gave you the bottom. It did give you the bottom just perfectly this time. Last time around, what did it do? It gave you the bottom here. Here we went a little below it, but then broke out of it. So that was a great buying time. When we went above it, was a great buying opportunity. Now we broke below that line, and we are heading for this one, which could be a buy. And the correction we are looking for. Okay, so the next support here is at 6,289. And then we get 4,050 9. So I'm not sure that we go down to 4,059, but I'm expecting us to go down to 6,289. Here's one of my last indicators, and it's the Oscar Simple Trend Ichimoku. That's my first indicator, and it's positive on 1 week, and it's positive also on 1 day. Now, if we look at NVT, NVT tells you that we are grossly overbought. NVT tells you that we need a correction. NVT is pointing down. NVT will cross that line, whatever it is. And on the 1 day, it already crossed the line and it's still pointing down. So we have to go lower so that it stops blinking red. And what would be very nice, but I'm not sure that we get that, is if you get a green. That would be a buy indication, okay? In this bear market, what was I looking for? I was looking for a buy indication. Did I get a buy indication according to NVT? No, I did not. But anyways, even if we don't get a buy indication, the red must disappear. We have to go lower. Best parabolic SRR study and strategy is positive on the 6 hour, just turned positive, gave you a buy. It was negative yesterday, but today it is positive. On the 1 day, we are still negative. You had a sell here. On the 5 day, which I quite like, you are still positive. On the 1 week, you are positive. And on the 1 month, you're also positive. So there was a lot of positive. So that indicated to me is more positive than negative. But an important time frame, the 1 day time frame, is negative. Let's go to the 6 hour and jump into our next indicator. Safe zone and chandelier. Safe zone. Okay, here is the first stop loss. The first stop loss is 7,677. And we did break below it, but we could not close below it. So it hold. It did hold because you have to close. Well, no, you don't have to close actually below it because here you did close below it, but it's just a sign that you should exit when it goes below. We did go below, then we went higher. But that indicator told you that you should have, if you were long, should have taken money out of the game. And the next stop loss is the chandelier. And the chandelier is at 7,016. Yeah. So I'm expecting both of the stop losses to get hit. Here you have the Don chain channel, and the Don chain channel 6 hour is still negative. Okay, we did get a slightly bump, but we are still below the middle band, so you're still negative. Finally, it's done. We went through it. Thanks to trading rule, we did reload all of the charts. We looked at the price of BTC. If you have any questions, don't hesitate reaching out to me and using my services. As you can see on my webpage is in the description, just as my Twitter account. I'm doing one-on-one coaching and even OPM if you're interested in it. Here are my payments possibilities. So you find all the important information on my website, which is in the description. I speak fluently English, French, and German, and I'll love to have a conversation with you. don't hesitate to reach out to me if you're interested, if you have any questions. See you next time. Bye-bye.